The term one-hit wonder is usually seen as insult. However, that should not be the case when it comes to these artists. Many of the artists understand as that one hit can make a great impact. The following are reggae and dancehall top 10 one-hit wonders. Which songs do you think are missing from this list? I really want to hear from you, so tell me by leaving a comment below.
Aya so nice. Aya so. She does a bubble like a chicken.
Welcome back to Elite Jamaica, the place you come to learn about Jamaica and Jamaicans. If it's your first time joining me here, consider subscribing to the channel by clicking that red subscribe button. And do remember, turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon so you never miss any of my updates.
I'm on the mission. A mission. Today is the day. Start your ignition. Let's take it away.
Number 10. Potential Kid. In 2012, when the dancehall community was looking for artists to step up and produce more hits in the wake of Vybz Kartel's incarceration the year prior, the Trenchtown native came out of the woodwork and produced arguably the most popular song that year, Aya So Nice. With an intro full of whispers and a number of catchy yet quirky punchlines, Potential Kid became an instant star. His chorus widely infiltrated Jamaican pop culture to the point fellow artists, media personalities and other public figures were using it, and even landed him endorsement deals, albeit short-lived deals. So after such a hot start, why did he cool off so quickly? First off, he followed up with songs that sounded awfully similar to Aya So Nice, which certainly did not endear him to the masses in terms of his originality, or lack thereof. However, the biggest deterrent in his career was the apparent mismanagement of his career. In July 2012, he was accused of scamming an American promoter, which he denied, suggesting his manager stole money sent to him for an upcoming show. Additionally, Potential Kid accused his said manager, his cousin, of stealing over Jamaican $10 million from him, allegedly pocketing tour money and booking shows without his knowledge. Last summer, he vowed to rebuild his career from scratch, so it may be too early to fully write him off. But considering the fact he hasn't put out much material since then, that one-hit wonder sticker looks like it will stick with him for quite a while.
He a 50 inspire, see a clear from that spire. He block like Obama, he sing like Madonna, he don't like Informer.
Number 9. Nanko. Remember when Down Sound Records presented the Spanish Town native to the masses in 2005? With smooth vocals and an affinity for lovers rock, Nanko burst onto the scene with Lucky You on the classic Sweet Sup rhythm, which in his humble writer's opinion was the pick of the litter on that compilation. He was gaining strong airplay locally with the song and later released his follow-up single, Loco Amor, Crazy Love, which sounded like one of those Take You to Paradise type songs, which like the song before, topped some local charts. He certainly possessed the imagination and lyrical clarity to make a successful career for himself. But in 2007, Nanko suddenly disappeared, leaving Jamaica for the United States to live with family, while in the midst of an ugly contract dispute with the Joseph Bogdanovich-led Down Sound label. Since then, he'd largely been a novice in the mainstream, recording some singles as well as recording a 15-track album in New York that was never released. He's believed to be living in Mandeville as he tries to revamp his career.
To go home to, I've got to find me myself.
Number 8. Jamali. A powerful voice and obvious love for his craft, Jamali originally tried his hand at dancehall before being introduced to Rastafari by reggae legend Tony Rebel. The move turned out a success, and after dabbling in the music scene with a few conscious hits including his feature on Buju Banton's Mother's Cry, he made a name for himself in 1998 with the moving hit single El Shaddai, which gained in popularity across the airwaves and remains a fan favorite to this day due to its spiritual message and perfect combination of his sound and the background vocals. After dropping his gem, he dropped creditable efforts such as Cry for the People, Real Issues, and Politics, but never garnered the acclaim he received for El Shaddai, and became relatively absent from the music scene ever since.
Can you see where we are going? For our sake I make this plea, for the seeds some are sowing.
Number 7. VC. In 2001, Walton Craig, more popularly known as VC, etched his name into reggae folklore with the classic By His Deeds, which spoke about people who went down the wrong path and failed to think about the consequences that could reach them. The song was powerful and remains popular to this day, but much like the first 3 entries on this list, VC disappeared from the scene altogether until 2006 with his release, Judgment Day. These days, the singer sports locks, a far cry from the bald head he rocked when he debuted and still tours, often keeping his fans updated on his musical progress by way of Facebook. Number 6. Shalom. In the final year of the last millennium, reggae singer Steve Harper, more popularly known as Shalom, seemingly started his ascendancy to stardom after dropping the smash hit, Baby, I've Got News For You. The love ballad was scintillating, as his pitch-perfect vocals made the song stand out as one of the biggest hits in Jamaican music that year. But as the theme with this list, Shalom was gone in a flash, absent from the music scene until the mid-2000s when he released a gospel album, suggesting his departure from the spotlight was needed for personal discovery. His whereabouts remain a mystery to this day, but Baby I've Got News For You will always remind us of his talents.
Then baby, I've got news for you. Baby, I've got news for you.
Number 5. Jamason. An accomplished veteran who still makes music and tours on a regular basis, Jamason is a well-respected member of the industry, known well for his conscious lyrics. However, it's safe to say that he has not achieved the heights he reached since his chart-topping lovers rock anthem, My Princess Gone. The song told a great story of heartbreak and relationship troubles, with the singer showcasing his unique, raspy voice and seemed poised to join the likes of Highway, Warrior King and others who were making big names for themselves at the time. A hit collaboration with Jacure, Run Come Love Me, soon followed, but despite dropping a plethora of albums since My Princess Gone, he never again was able to match the exploits of his popular single, despite putting out consistently decent material over the years.
Yo, my princess gone, far, far away.
Number 4. Alia and Donna. A two-girl group featuring Alia Forrest and Donna Marie Reid. The singers were just 17 and 18 respectively when they dropped the classic Uptown Ranking in 1977, a response to another classic, Three-Piece Suit. The Joe Gibbs produced song topped the UK charts and made them popular prodigies, but as quickly as they started to ascend, the duo split in 1979 and disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, Uptown Ranking remains a popular song at retro-themed events and on airwaves, and has since been covered or remade, as it was by Chris Kelly in 2004.
See me in my heels and ting, them checks say we hip and ting, true them no know and ting.
Number 3. Musical Youth, featuring 5 youngsters, 2 of which were sons of Frederick Wade Sr., from popular band The Techniques. Musical Youth originated in the United Kingdom, performing multiple shows locally before securing a record deal with MCA Records in 1981. The following year, the band released the UK chart-topping hit, Pass the Dutchie, a play on the marijuana anthem, Pass the Cutchie, talking about passing around a pot of food instead of pot. The song sold over 4 million copies and was nominated for a Grammy Award in 1983. They followed that single with a reputable effort, Youth of Today, which, like its predecessor, was from their debut album, The Youth of Today, which was certified gold in the UK. Unfortunately, Musical Youth's case will undoubtedly be remembered as a typical story of young entertainers who perhaps reaped success too soon. The group disbanded in 1985 after band leader Dennis Seaton left. This as quintet endured a the quintet endured a series of financial and legal problems at the time. Once broken up, the boys were left to fend for themselves. And in the case of one of the Waite sons, his son Patrick Waite. Number 2. Dawn Penn. One of the true pioneers for women in the music industry and a true testament of persistence and patience, Penn waited over 2 decades before she finally hit the proverbial jackpot. In 1967, Penn recorded the single, You Don't Love Me, produced at the legendary Studio One label by Cox and Dodd. After a few other efforts, she left the music industry altogether in 1970, seeking a new life in the US Virgin Islands, where she lived for 17 years until moving back to Jamaica, citing racism she regularly experienced in the country. Upon her return to her native land, Penn tried again to make a name for herself in the industry, and didn't see much progress until 1992, when she was invited to perform You Don't Love Me at a Studio One anniversary show and impressed so much that the producers Stevie and Clevie, who were backup singers that night, encouraged her to re-record the single for their greatest hits album, Steely and Clevie Play Studio One Vintage. With a few adjustments, the song was released a year later with the alternative title, No, 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 topping the charts in Jamaica and while achieving creditable chart success in the US, UK, and across Europe. Though Penn has largely shied away from the spotlight since, bar her performance of No 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 at the 2013 BET Awards, her song remains one of the most popular songs ever produced by a Jamaican and has been remixed by countless artists including Eve and Stephen Marley, Damian Junior Gong Marley, Jay Mills and Ghostface Killah. Despite the one-hit wonder tag, Penn remains a legend, helping pave the way for female singers and DJs, past and present, to cross over. To that, we salute her. Number 1. Millie Small. Before the world got to know Bob Marley as a symbol of Jamaican music, the first true crossover star from Jamaica was then an 18-year-old Clarendonian by the name of Millie Small. In 1964, Small remixed the Barbie Gay classic My Boy Lollipop with elements of ska and pop, instantly skyrocketing to superstardom in the process. Small's adaptation of the song reached second on the UK and US charts, making her the first Jamaican artist to ever achieve such success. Worldwide, the song sold over 7 million copies and made her a global success, even earning her a spot on Around the Beatles, a TV special dedicated to legendary British band, The Beatles. There has long been a dispute as to whether or not Small really qualifies as a one-hit wonder, considering follow-up singles such as Sweet William and Bloodshot Eyes both reached the top 50 of the UK charts in 1964 and 65 respectively. However, it can't be denied that Smalls never again achieved the astronomical heights she reached with My Boy Lollipop, largely disappearing from the music scene since the 1970s. Though she's number 1 on this list of one-hit wonders, by no means is this a black mark or derogatory tag. The one major hit created the pathway for countless other Jamaican artists to cross over into the US, UK and other top foreign music markets, including the aforementioned Marley. She was awarded the Order of Distinction in the role of Commander in 2011, and is an idol to many of Jamaica's top female singers, including The Voice winner Tessanne Chin. There is no doubt Millie Small will always remain one of the greatest trailblazers in Jamaican music. Thank you for joining me again, guys. I really do hope you found this video interesting. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to Elite Jamaica by clicking that red subscribe button. And please turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon in order to receive all of my updates. Until next time, I am Alex. Bless.
I'm on the mission. A mission. Today's the day. Start your ignition. Let's take it away.